Let me see here. How's it going, everyone? Let me get out of here. I'm actually parked. I'll be talking about this subject. So, the subject today is World War III and the end times. So, I haven't been on here in a bit. Been really busy, but every now and then, whenever I have time, I'll come on here or my Instagram account. You guys don't catch me on here, you'll probably catch me on Instagram. Just look for me on Instagram, the Conscious Chicano, um, or you'll find me here. Otherwise, I'm just busy. But anyways, let's get to the topic. World War III and the end times, man. Wow, we're seeing a lot of stuff happening today. These end times. And I call it the end times because that's what it's looking like. I'm not. I'm not predicting anything, but the Bible basically gives us a hint of the signs of the times, or the end times. And the Bible does talk about in the last days what will happen. And it's not the last days in terms of um, a lot of people think the last days means like the world's gonna be completely destroyed and this and that. But if you do read the book of Revelations and everything, there's a lot going on there. But I do not follow false Bible prophecy teachers who promote Zionism. So just be aware of that. I'm more of a new covenant type Bible prophecy, say teacher. I could call myself a teacher because I do talk about this stuff, and you know, so right here I'm kind of like teaching you right here about the end times, the last days, and stuff like that. And my take on Bible prophecies from reading the book of Revelations and other parts of the New Testament is that there's going to be a false prophet. There's going to be an antichrist system, beast, and there's this figure. Well, what is the antichrist? Because the Bible talks about the antichrist is a spirit. It's basically the devil, right? Anything that talks that denies Christ, anything that opposes Christ, that's antichrist right there, right? And it's a spirit, which is basically Satan, Lucifer. And so there's this figure mentioned in the book of, I think it's Thessalonians, and it's called the son of perdition, right? And talks about he's going to be sitting in the temple, exalting himself, and claiming to be God and this and that, and this is in a sense, a lot of Bible prophecy teachers say that this figure, although it doesn't call him the Antichrist, right? It just calls him, like, I think, the son of perdition. But you could say he is a figure in the New Testament that seems like a significant figure, and he and anything basically that denies Christ or is against Christ, exalts himself as God and everything. This figure is the Antichrist, right? And so this is why a lot of Bible prophecy teachers say that's the Antichrist, right? But although Bible does talk about there's been many Antichrists, right? But there seems like to be this main figure that's gonna be in the temple, and the temple is gonna be basic basically in the Middle East. And guess what? What a coincidence that the Jews believe in, um, you know, building a third temple. They believe in some Moshiach, and they want to bring about the Moshiach in their belief is through war, by using up all the evil energy in the war in the world, bringing about as much evil as possible so they can usher in their false Moshiach, right? And and a lot of Christian Zionists think that this Moshiach is actually Jesus, and it's actually not. Not. It's actually because a lot of these Jews, these rabbis, are Talmudists, and they want to bring back their the temple, and they want to do animal sacrifices for sins, and this is actually counter to Jesus and what Jesus was all about. This is actually antichrist, right? Because Jesus is the ultimate sacrifice. There's no need to be any more sacrifices, because of Jesus. He died for everyone's sins, right? And matter of fact, when Jesus comes back, there is a Bible prophecy that he's going to come back, and he's definitely going to destroy, Satan and basically his whole kingdom on earth. And what's happening is that he's going to usher a new Jerusalem. It's not this old Jerusalem that we see now, right? There's going to be a new Jerusalem, and it's going to be global. It's not going to be just the Middle East, right? It's going to be throughout the whole earth, and Jesus is going to set up his throne, right? But in the last days, the Bible talks about you're going to see all these different signs, right? One of them is wars and rumors of wars. Now, people say there's always been wars, right? But I think when the Bible says wars and rumors of wars, these wars are going to be very significant. And what we see right now in the Middle East that's happening right now, this seems like some major war that's going to happen. And I'm not sure if it's going to happen, right? But things are escalating very bad right now. And as you guys know, Israel assassinated one of the Hamas. Was it Hezbollah? No, it's Hamas. One of Hamas's, I guess he's like a negotiator for, he's the one that tries to bring some kind of negotiation and peace and all that. And by the fact that Israel murdered him, assassinated him in Iran, and they're denying to be part of that, but everyone knows that Israel's behind this, right? But just by the fact that they just by the fact that they assassinated, that Hamas negotiator, that means Israel doesn't want peace, and obviously they don't, because all the genocide and murder that they're doing right now in Palestine. But they're not only targeting Palestine, but they're attacking all the Arab nations pretty much around them, except for the ones that are in cahoots with them, right? But they're attacking Lebanon and they're attacking Syria. They're bombing the crap out of them right now, and they want to start a major war. They definitely want to pull the United States in, and they want a major war with Iran. That's what they want. And right now Iran is having Russian planes. They're going into Iran, and they're Russia's giving them basically weapons. This is what they're saying right now. And right now Iran is testing. They're doing military drills right now. So everyone is awaiting. Iran says they're going to strike because of what Israel did, assassinating some Hamas leader in Iran. And let me see. And so everyone's waiting for Iran to do something. They said they're going to do something soon because of what Israel did, and it's going to be worse than the first one where they attacked Israel with just drones and stuff like that. But this one's going to be worse. But it seems like Hezbollah right now, a lot of them are in Lebanon. They can't wait, and they want to strike Israel really bad. But they're saying that might be a dumb move because Hezbollah needs to do it with Iran, so they'll have Iran's, backing and support. So this is what's happening right now. And then, and so everyone's awaiting, and then right now, Israel's saying that they might do a preemptive strike on Iran. So they basically saying that before Iran gets rid of them, they want to get rid of. Israel wants to get rid of Iran before they even try. So there could be a major strike from Israel or from Iran, either one. And so everyone's awaiting that right now, seeing what's going to happen. And then you have Israel wants to pull the United States in. The United States sent in like a couple of warships over there, and so the United States and Israel might get involved, and definitely they might start attacking, either Iran or Lebanon and Syria. And then here's the thing, though: if the United States and Israel attack Iran, there's going to be a lot of Arab nations attacking Israel, and maybe the United States too. But guess who backs up Iran? Russia made a pact. They already made, and they're going to back up Iran. So they're here. And Russia has some big time weaponry. They don't know what kind of weapons they have, but also Israel has a lot of weapons, and so does the United States. But also, guess who protects Russia and all that is China. So and it could be even all the what's it called? There's a lot of nations right now. They're actually the BRICS. The BRICS is all those nations could be actually might even align themselves against the European nation, the European Union, or um, United States, Israel, and a lot of European nations that back each other up. BRICS might go who knows what, but I know for sure Iran, Russia, and China are gonna back each other up, and North Korea too. I think, yeah, North Korea and Russia and Iran are all intertwined, and Turkey too, Turkey as well. So this could, this could be the main war. Some people even say Armageddon, who knows what. Um, and obviously there might be even nukes. There's going to be heavy duty weaponry, and there might be nuclear warfare too. So, and it's not just going to be in the Middle East, because if the United States gets involved, guess what? Over here in the United States, they might target out here. I was talking to a friend of mine. He says, yeah, they might even have like sleeper cells in the United States, like the Chinese or Iran. And so it's not good news, man. The world is in chaos, and especially in the Middle East, and that Middle East chaos might just go global, and there might be nukes happening and this and that. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's just and you got all these Christian Zionists, which I call a bunch of phony Christians or deceived Christians. I'm a Christian myself, but I don't believe in Zionism. And but a lot of these phony Christian Zionists are supporting Israel and the genocide of Palestinians. They actually had a video that just leaked out. It's all over on the X app. If you guys ever go on the X app, they have it all over there. As Jewish soldiers, they have like torture camps of Palestinians, and they're also the videos are showing that they're IDF soldiers raping Palestinians, behind their shields and all that, and they're also doing homosexual rapes too. And these people are just demented. There's people on Twitter X. They're saying that these people are sick in the head. Like they have no respect, they just see the Palestinians as animals, and so they don't care if they obliterate the babies, the women, the elders. They take their dignity away. They do whatever evil that you can think of to them. And this is Israel, this is Zionism, this is Talmudism, this is Jewish supremacy. And they look at the Gentiles as, Goyim. They view the Palestinians as Amalek, and which the Palestinians now are no, they're not the Amalek of the Bible, right? They're actually, there's so many different mixes of different types of Palestinians in Palestine. There's even Jews in Palestine that are being persecuted as well, Christian Palestinians as well. But yeah, these Zionists, and then Netanyahu is the evil man, and then we have all these genocidal maniacs in Congress just praising this guy and that devil, clapping their hands and all that, and just supporting this genocide. A lot of evil stuff going on in the Middle East. But yeah, it's leading to major war, and we have to just keep an eye out and see what's happening. Um, and it's unfortunate what's going on out here. Um, especially in the Middle East. But definitely, um, yeah, it just major war can break out anytime soon. It could be either Israel is going to do a preemptive strike on Iran, or Iran out of nowhere is going to strike them, and it's going to be a deadly strike on either side. And so definitely it's not good news, and there's going to be different nations pulled in: Russia, Iran, who knows what. You got the United States, Israel, and probably the whole European Union, even South Korea, because I know probably North Korea is gonna get involved. Um, but yeah, it's just crazy. And yeah, and there's, I mean, Russia just, they say they imported. I mean, they actually exported. My bad. Exported to Iran some weapons where they can take out the electricity. Say Iran wants to use some type of weaponry to shut down the electrical systems, to basically shut down their defenses. And um and and, and I know they might be trying to target the Iron Dome. So if they get the Iron Dome, shut down or something like that, then they could do some major damage to Israel. But Israel is just asking for a fight, and they're picking. They want war, and in their own beliefs, they believe they need to cause major war so they can usher their false Messiah, their Moshiach, and maybe this Moshiach, as in the Bible says he's gonna create peace, right? And maybe there's gonna be a major war escalation, and this so-called Moshiach is gonna pop out of nowhere, and it's gonna end up causing peace amongst the nations. But then the Bible says, there's gonna be a false peace, and then sudden destruction occurs. Everything. Um, so yeah, it's just stuff like that is, just gotta keep an eye out, and but yeah, it's just crazy. It's crazy times right now. I remember as a kid, we were always talking about that, about the end times, the last days, and everything. Now we're starting to see some major stuff going on. It could be eventually I mean, just like the Bible talks about Armageddon, you know, and there's going to be high power military weaponry and nukes and all that stuff, possibly. So keep an eye out, everyone. Um, anyways, well, I just wanted to come on here and just talk about that. If you ever get a chance, maybe go on rumble.com and go through the search engine and type up, I think it's um, Blaze Media or something like that. There's some other ones, but they actually have cameras right now over there, live footage, 24 hours. They did that when Iran struck Israel, but they have actually live cameras on right now, and cameras are focused on Israel and Iran right now. So they're just waiting for something to happen. Um, so they're gonna have it on live. So every anytime I'm right near my television, I go to rumble.com, and I already have that channel on my I'm subscribed to the channel and just watching it. So I just check it out for a little bit and see what's going on. I'm not too sure exactly, but you could go on Google and just type live footage of I don't know how I even got it, but it pops up on Rumble. Maybe certain keywords that you need to type up. Live footage of Israel or Iran or something like that. So uh, definitely it might pop up, and I think it was called Blaze Media or something like that. Um, I forgot the name exactly, but it might be Blaze Media or something like that. But anyways, a lot of end time stuff happening. We're getting closer and closer. That's all I know. We're seeing this antichrist Christ system event is crystallizing little by little. I don't want to get into the whole mark of the beast on this topic, but I went on this whole thing in previous videos and everything and what's happening. But today's topic is about wars and rumors of wars and Armageddon and stuff like that. The false Moshiach, the Antichrist, the son of perdition, setting himself up in the temple. Um, so definitely. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. This is the Conscious Chicano, and I'm out.